An automotive icon is dying and nobody's talking about it. After a 30-year model run, the venerable Chevy Express and GMC Savannah are finally done. Look, that's a 2024 model interior, and that's one from 1996. The model technically had a facelift in 2002. What's crazy to me, you can still build these right now. All right, so let's spec one out, okay? What's insane is that they start at over $40,000. Of course, you gotta go with the 3,500. Look at that price, $47,700 for a regular wheelbase one. And of course, we want that 6.6 liter V8. Look at it in all of its majesty. You gotta get this thing in red. Of course, you gotta get the white wheels for 25 bucks. I mean, look at the difference that makes. Love that on the GM entry-level pickups, right, like the work truck specs, you can't choose an interior color, but on the friggin' cargo van, you can still opt to get a tan interior, which, you know, honestly looks kind of nice. But this has to be the most interesting option to me. For $2,000, you can get 5 passenger seating. Now, unfortunately, the powers that be at GM decided you can't get the tan seats with the 5-seater version. Look at that. I want to know, is there anyone out there who has ever seen a 5-seat configuration in the cargo van? I had no idea that you could get the cargo version in a 5-seater spec with that massive amount of space in the back. It also forces you to get like full wraparound glass and other stuff. From appearance, that's too ritzy. Cruise control, not adaptive, mind you, just plain old cruise control is 400 bucks. Look at this. You can get the auto locking diff for $325. So you can get this 30-year-old vehicle for the princely sum of $53,450. Genuinely a part of me that wants to order one of these while you still can. I mean, it's kind of awesome. God knows what the crash safety is like on this 30-year-old design, but look, no screens. And as insane as this price point is, it's far less than the Sprinters and the other stuff. Although I cannot believe that you can get a V8 Mustang, a lightly used C8 Corvette. Just completely insane. But anyway, people complain about GTRs and Corvettes and other cars that are long-lived. 30 years this car has been on the market, basically unchanged. Anyway, yeah, if anyone's ever seen the 5-seat spec of the cargo van, let me know. What a sweet boy.